Today we're looking at how to get some free seller leads. That's right, we're looking at how to get more listings because, as you know, right now it's a seller's market, so we need to create some inventory. Now here's the beauty of the strategy that we're about to cover. You have absolutely everything that you could possibly need to deploy this strategy without having to go pay for a course, without having to go pay for a landing page generator, without having to run ads or anything. So be sure to stay to the end because I don't want you to miss any part of the playbook. Hey, it's Jaime. If we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. All right, so this free lead generation strategy that's designed to get you some listings is pretty simple. All we're doing is tapping into our SOI, so our sphere of influence, and we're also tapping into the social media that you already have. That's right, we're talking about Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, anywhere. You're able to deploy this strategy and it's going to be successful. So the strategy that you're about to see revolves around the concept of creating a compelling post that's going to elicit some responses, which essentially is going to be your call to action to follow up with the people that respond. So the very first step that you need to take is invite all of the acquaintances that you have online to connect on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. It doesn't matter what social media platform, you're just going to invite them to connect with you on that platform. So as an example, if you're on Facebook, we all get those suggested friend profiles that show up in our newsfeed. Those people need to be added to our friends list. So go ahead and hit that add friend button so they can connect with you. You want to max out as many friends as possible. So anybody that you can closely even remember having a conversation with, connect with them. And once that's done, we're going to go to step number 2, which is making the comment that you see on the screen right now. The comment that you're seeing on the screen right now is designed to get people that are homeowners to respond to that post. So let's just pause for a quick second to acknowledge what happens whenever you make this post. Whenever you make this post, people that are homeowners are gonna comment. So this means that these are people that you need to stay very close to. These homeowners just let you know that they are homeowners. You didn't have to invite all of your past friends, all of your past acquaintances to coffee because that gets very expensive and that is a huge drain on your time. And you also didn't have to call them to have that awkward conversation of, hey, you remember me from college? We never talked, but guess what? I'm in real estate. Now understand that this is only half the battle. What you need to do next is go down to the bottom of this video and smash like. All right, that might not be part of it, but it's still very important in order to continue receiving value like this. So again, be very friendly with that like button. Now on to step number 3. On step number 3, you want to acknowledge every single person that comments. You want to hit their comment with the like button and reply on that thread as well. So you have more and more people commenting, coming out of the woodworks, commenting on that post that you just made. And at the same time, you want to connect with them in the DMs. That's right, you want to send them a direct message. It doesn't matter what platform you're in, you want to connect with them on a one-to-one basis. And here is really where you want to take the baton and run with it. I cannot do this part for you. I can't even do the first part for you, but with this particular step, step number 4, you need to break the ice. You need to start up a conversation dependent on how familiar you are with the person. If it's somebody within your family, then you're gonna talk to them a little bit different. You're gonna be able to break the ice a lot easier. If you've never talked to this person that's just randomly commenting on your post, then you need to have a different approach. But again, the most important thing to realize when you're starting a conversation in the DMs is that you need to break the ice. And this means that you need to fill out the relationship. So just some quick suggestions to get the ball rolling. If you find somebody that commented on your post that they purchased their home just last year, outside of you cursing a little bit because they didn't use you to be the real estate agent, what you want to comment on that first message is, hey, have you filed your homestead exemption yet? Now, if somebody comments that they bought their home over 4 years ago, then you want to introduce the rate into the conversation. So you want to probe a little bit more into the type of rate that they received. Because as you know, rates are considerably different than where they were 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and up. So again, this is just a way for you to break the ice. You want to continue having a dialogue with them. You want to continue having a conversation to where ultimately the conversation leads into a follow-up. You don't want to leave that exchange, that back and forth until you have a certain follow-up set in stone. Now what you're gonna find is that some of your SOI, your sphere of influence, is gonna be ready to do some sort of real estate transaction in the next 3 months. Now of course, that's gonna be a small subset. The majority of your sphere of influence is gonna require a follow-up. So make sure that you put that on your calendar. Make sure that you at least put some feeler out there of, hey, let's stay in contact and I'll reach out to you here in a couple of months, see where you are. And before you end that back and forth in the DMs, you wanna make sure that you get their updated email, their updated phone number, and their updated address so you can put them in your CRM. Well, now you have the entire playbook necessary to get some free seller leads, let's go ahead and run some ads. So I'll leave a video right here that's gonna help you do that. Also, if you found value today, please be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And of course, make it your best day yet.